Yeah, they do, Kels. And Danny Longman will put toe to leather, and we're underway. In a critical early season game between two teams, as we mentioned, coming off their first losses of the year.
Good pickup on that first down.
Pitt looking to go quickly as well. BC brings a little bit of pressure. Pickett down the left side. Connects with his receiver at about the 44-yard line. That's Tayseer Mack.
Last week, after a slow start, 6 catches for 76 yards. And he is a guy who, in college defense, pass rush is much improved. They bring pressure.
Pickett over the middle. Hits no. His receiver dropped it. Kirk Christodoulou will punt it away for Pitt. And Jalen Gill, the transfer from Ohio State, pressed into duties returning punts because Travis Levy is out with an injury. Fair catches it from his own 6. That's Hunter Long, 80 in motion near side. The fake to Bailey. Goes out to Long, who makes the catch and has a lot of room to run. 25, out beyond the 30, so a good pickup on first down from deep within their own territory.
In college, they're going to go to Hunter Long. He chips on the defensive end and just goes out to the flat. That's a play that DeMar Hamlin, number 3, needs to make on the tackle, but we talk about Hunter Long, his soft.
Flowers in motion. To give to Bailey, he's going to get dropped. No chance.
No chance at all. That was proof right there.
Jurkovec downfield. Receiver goes up and makes the catch. That's C.J. Lewis.
Wow. This was a phenomenal catch because a little bit of...
He had 844 yards and 7 touchdowns running the football last year. Backing up, A.J. Dillon picks up a first down here for BC.
This opening drive for 2 good runs.
He'll carry it again, this time tracked down in the backfield and dropped. Nice play by Kalijah Cansey.
Defensive line. I mean, you talk about Rashad Weaver. You talk about Patrick Jones. You talk about he emerged this year as a playmaker at that defensive tackle position.
Jurkovec steps up, feels the pressure. He can run if he wants to. Instead, dumps it off. Nice play to Lewis for yet another first down. And Pat Garwo in the backfield. They bring Flowers in motion. Jurkovec now scrambling. Pointing to the end zone. Goes to the back of the end zone. And a dangerous pass late and over the middle, but it falls incomplete, and BC will have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Over the middle late, especially when we're in scoring distance.
Aaron Boumeri for the 3. And he connects.
Partly because of Coach Hafley, the family atmosphere that he instills, and then also wanting to get back to college football.
Pickett chased out of the pocket, throws on the run nicely. Hits his receiver. That's Mack inside the 50, inside BC territory.
Number 3 lined up in the slot to the top of your screen. He is their go-to target in this situation.
Pickett on the option. Davis strung out, nowhere to go. Brandon Barlow read it perfectly and brought him down for a loss. Pass complete out in the flat, and it looks like Addison may have stretched enough to get the first down. He did. 4 wide for Pitt here, 3rd and 3. Pass complete. And that'll be enough for a first down.
In-demand situation and caught their speedy wide receiver across the middle.
Another 3rd and short. Huge hole for Davis. 10, 5. Brought down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal for Pitt.
Offensive lineman, the movement up front on that left side of the line.
Got 3 backs that are over 215, and he's sticking with Vincent Davis at 175 because Pickett's just going to take it himself and score.
Away from the quarterback sneak. He's had a quarterback before get his ankle rolled up on.
BC and Pitt trading 75-yard drives last time out. BC now trying to avoid a 3-and-out. Pitt bringing some pressure. Jurkovec underthrows his tight end Hunter Long, and it'll be a 3-and-out for Boston College. You all right? Hey, that's from another A-lister. Jordan is an A-lister in studio, clearly, and now he's passing it off to you. 3-and-out last time for Phil Jurkovec in Boston College. See what the Eagles have in store here. Play fake. Jurkovec now stepping up. Pressure comes over the middle, though. That's a nicely designed play, and he connects with Gill. Now it's 3rd and 10. Bailey stays in the backfield. Jurkovec hits his receiver this time, and that's going to be enough for a first down. They give to Bailey. He's met. Savasier Dennis. There to bring him down, and a couple of other Pitt Panthers. Eric Halliday on the tackle, too.
Fantastic name. He has been playing some fantastic football as of late. See how he just shoots the play. Great tackle for loss.
Loss of a yard. Jurkovec under center. Fakes to Bailey. Now steps up. Goes downfield. Has a man wide open. That's Zay Flowers. He'll score.
Absolutely lit up the scoreboards. Good double move against a single high safety. And a beautifully placed ball.
Danny Longman to kick off for the Eagles. And this one is returnable and will be returned. DJ Turner, 20. Sidesteps the tackler, still on his feet. Longman needs to make the stop, but he slows him down just enough so his teammates can come help. But a good return by Turner. ACC championship game come the end of the year, the way they've played so far this year.
I will agree with that statement, Chris Cotter. I agree. They both 3 sacks, the most sacks by any non-D lineman in the ACC.
3rd and 8. BC brings pressure up the middle. Pickett gets it away, and it's knocked down beautifully. Nice job defensively by Elijah Jones.
Quarterback was in the throwing motion, maybe. Not forcible contact to the head or neck area.
Pickett has all kinds of time over the middle into double coverage. A lot of contact and a lot of laundry.
Not going to run a play with 3 receivers in boundary, or they do. Quick pass.
Try to get it to Izzy. They do. 10-5. The running back from Brooklyn scores.
Plays with 2 linebackers and a nickelback, and it looks as Isaiah McDuffie was motioning over to try to cover the running back. He got his eyes
just shy of the first down, so double tights now for the Eagles. Garwell will try and pick it up, and he does. Feel for Keyshawn Camp, Mark. He just cannot stay healthy. Such a talent. Fake to Garwell. Now Jurkovec just didn't have time to throw. Too much pressure on the edge. Jurkovec to pass. Trying to find Bailey out of the backfield, and does. Bailey's trying to stay on his feet. Just brought down by Chase Pine, where Bailey would have been gone.
Ran this when I was with the New York Giants. The running back comes out of the backfield and runs a vertical route. Very difficult.
Now Flowers split wide at the bottom of your screen. Double tights, stacked at the line of scrimmage. Pitt with a delayed blitz. They're after Jurkovec. He's running inside the 20 to the 10. Takes a big hit inside the 10. And Phil Jurkovec hung on to the football. And it's a big play and a first down for BC. He got rocked.
6'5", 250 pounds. He has been related to Ben Roethlisberger. And when we talked to Frank Signetti, he said, I don't dispute that comparison. Similar type guy, even though you are...
Garwo puts his head down. Can't get in.
Look for Hunter Long, number 80. Oh, wow.
Jurkovec is going to try and keep it himself, and he falls into the end zone, and he scores.
Oh, my goodness. I do not know the last time I've seen a quarterback sneak from the 2-yard line. Look at the push by the offensive line. Pitt wasn't expecting it either. Let's see if an elbow goes down as Jurkovec is trying to extend the ball. You see Desmond Alexander trying to pull him back off the pile. Looks like he reaches that ball out for a touchdown. For Boston College to slough off a little bit. They'll walk the linebackers up in the line of scrimmage, but look for them to drop out.
They bring a fifth. Pickett runs into his own man, still alive. Little flip pass out, and he completes it. Jared Wayne, the Canadian, makes the grab, but as they approach midfield, they want to keep this drive alive and not give it back to BC. A lot of pressure coming from the Eagles. Pickett gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Jalen Gill now back to receive this Christodoulou kick. Comes up with his 12. Fair catch. BC will take over there with 3:30 left to go in this first half. Time for our Aflac trivia question.
I'm fine getting my hand in the dirt and blocking. That's a rare character.
Now on third down, trying to convert. Long will do just that outside the 30. Keep the chains moving for the Eagles. For a set of downs for Jurkovec. As Garwo in the backfield. Out on the pattern. He's in trouble. He's going to go down. Gets rid of the football, and the officials are going to call him down.
Patrick Jones, they said Jurkovec was down before he threw the ball. I think that's a correct statement.
Keep an eye on that clock, too, Mark, as it gets to a minute left in this first half. Timeouts for both these teams now are going to be an issue. Garwo, though, powers his way for a nice gain. It'll bring up third down. Paris Ford brought him down, but picks up a chunk of that 27 yards back.
Wouldn't that be great?
Players on a team that had 74 sacks. 74 sacks in 12 games when they weren't even throwing the ball like they are now. Jurkovec in trouble again, and he's going to go down again.
To me, they're the best blitzing linebackers in the ACC. You see Rashad Weaver just pushing back Garwo directly into the quarterback, and then Chase Pine, Cam Bright, all these guys are getting in there on the party. I cannot believe.
DJ Turner standing by. Pressure comes, and he gets it off. Turner had a huge game last week from his 32. The 40. Still on his feet at midfield. Dancing around. Dropped at the 49. Great field position for the Panthers with 40 seconds left. It's been a quiet second quarter, relatively, for this Pitt offense, considering what they were able to do in the first. Let's see what Pickett can do here. Has time, steps up, opts to run, and it was a good decision. Dives at the 40. We'll see where they spot it, but it looks like he's going to have enough for another first down. Wind is with the Pitt Panthers, and it would be with Kessman. Pickett has plenty of time as BC only brings 3. Makes the catch, and we get a flag down 2. So Wayne made the catch.
15-yard penalty. Sometimes it's better just hold the receivers and not let them catch the ball rather than pick up more to get into field goal range.
From 55 out. Kessman, plenty of leg, but he pushed it to the right. We'll get an opportunity first possession of this second half. Jurkovec back in the shotgun with Flowers in motion. The fake to him, and Jurkovec will keep it. Brought down nicely by Servassier Dennis out of that linebacker spot.
Zay Flowers coming across. Good job by Dennis to beat the block play because he was covered up. There was a spot if he didn't make that one.
2nd and 12. Fake to Bailey. Going deep for a receiver, and Zay Flowers, and he has him. 30, 20. No one will catch him. BC strikes early in the second half.
Zay Flowers does it again. In Tech, well, maybe we got big plays Zay on Boston College because he has done nothing but light up these deep ball shots. He doesn't even put his mouth guard in because he knows he's not going to get hit. It's been that way this game. And if one quarterback will do something great, the next quarterback will answer. And now it's Kenny's turn to answer.
It's been fun to watch. They give to Davis along the left side. Way too much pursuit by that Boston College defense. Drops him for a loss. If Pitt wants to answer that Boston College touchdown, they'll have to convert here. 3rd and 3. Pickett has time. He's going downfield and a jump ball, incomplete. Now a late flag. Really late comes in.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of complicated defense that Luka Boo's putting out there, and Kenny Pickett hasn't seemed to diagnose yet.
This time he connects. Nice pitch and catch to Tissir Mack. That was a rifle shot.
Packers are downhill making plays just like Max Richardson did that last one.
Pickett scrambles. Hits his back out of the backfield inside the 30. Vince gets stopped right there at the 30. Great open field tackle by Josh DeBerry, and he'll bring up 4th down.
The runner from getting a first down, bringing up a huge 4th and 9, a long field goal for Kessman.
49 yards for Kessman. Pulled one from 55 yards in the first half. Long field goal attempts. The last one from 49 yards, getting the ball back to Boston College. Now trying the run game, and it's working, at least on first down. Bailey goes for a nice pickup. Fake to Bailey. Screen to Flowers. He's got nowhere to go, though, and a beautiful play by Servassier Dennis. Dropping him for a big loss.
It's interesting. He was named after Cavassier. Just a little bit of a change-up. That's what his dad said, which is kind of fun, but great job on that one.
3rd and 12. So this is the big down now to get off the field for this Pitt defense. Bring a little bit of delayed pressure up the middle. That one was to nobody in particular other than a player in a blue jersey, and Paris Ford made the pick, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Looked like Zay Flowers may have fallen down. We'll have to keep an eye on that as BC now forced to punt. Just their second 3 and out on the day. Carlson gets a good leg into it. Fair catch by Turner. Makes it at his 10.
He does like to talk to his quarterback, especially when backed up in their own red zone.
Pickett started 7 of 9, just 7 of 16 since, and he's under pressure here. Escapes it initially, and he's just going to have to throw this one to his check down receiver. That's Smaraga, the tight end. You do have a flag on the play. Let's check out the flag. Fresh set of downs for the Panthers. Banacanda tries to reverse his field. 4 Eagles are all over him, and he gets dropped for a big loss.
It's paramount for Kenny Pickett. Keep momentum going on his side.
BC brings just 3. Steps up, fires over the middle, incomplete.
He advances his game. Those are catches that he will make, and again, a long career ahead of him.
Christodoulou, the Australian punter. Gill at his 40. He can run with the football. Midfield. Stays in bounds. Now they say he stepped out of bounds in Pitt territory. But an outstanding return for a man who was filling in. Long in motion. Now comes back near side. Pitt's bringing some pressure. Jurkovec has nowhere to go. Trips on his own feet and goes down. Pocket collapsed. He tried to get outside and just stumbled. And it'll bring up 4th down.
This is the pressure Pitt can contain up front. Watch the left side of your screen. You see number 80. That's Hunter Long, the number 1 target. He has to stay in and block. And that's because Pitt is so good at rushing the passer that they can't get their number 1 receiver out on routes.
Pitt trying to find that offensive magic that they had in the first 20 minutes or so in this game. Been stifled by Boston College's defense. They'll get it in that man's hands. He had a huge game last week against North Carolina.
Play a slot position. It's more difficult to go from that outside to inside just because you have to read leverages of linebackers and everything. He did a great job transitioning.
Pickett's going to keep it. Good read on this one. Another 1st down.
Right now, you said it earlier, at 1st and 15, this is a draw situation or take a shot deep.
Here's Addison trying to get blocks on the edge and does to the 50. Down to the 46.
Forces you to go to man-to-man, and that's when Kenny Pickett can run.
Addison in motion. Pickett looking his way. Now finds Wayne. Inside the 20. Big connection to the Canadian from Peterborough, Ontario. And it's a 1st down in the red zone for the Panthers.
Defensive back. As this slant route happens, the Boston College defenders run into each other. I talked about a second ago the identification of man-to-man versus zone.
Greenville, South Carolina now in the red zone for the Panthers. They give to Davis. Well, that'll help. 10 inside the 5 before being brought down by Maximilian Richardson at the 3. 1st and goal from the 4. Again, the give to Davis. Spins into the end zone for the score.
Great job by Vincent Davis. You mentioned it early in this game. He's the smaller back, but they love using him on short yardage because he is so good and scooting up the field. Looks like it was kind of blocked off by Boston College's defense, but a good jump cut by Vincent Davis to get in the end zone. And
Garwo, he's got nowhere to go. Now here's this Pitt defense standing up. No crowd there at Alumni Stadium to get him going. It's an interesting dynamic. Now Pitt's bringing the house. It's picked up initially. Jurkovec hits his receiver. C.J. Lewis made the catch over the middle.
Oh, it's almost not possible for these 6 guys to pick up that many Pitt defenders. But to Jurkovec's credit, he stood in there until the routes developed enough downfield, made it.
2nd and 9. Jurkovec. There's his tight end. That gets it into Pitt territory. Flowers now back out in motion. Jurkovec. Pressure comes from Jones. Flushed out. Still has the football. And he's going to take a sack. Jones was joined that time by Servassier Dennis.
Yeah, he is, and he's doing everything he can to get back on the field, and his defense is trying to help him here on 3rd and long.
Jurkovec steps up. Can't connect with his tight end as he gets dumped, and this is going to be a punting situation for the Eagles.
Field position situation, depending upon the status of Kenny Pickett. Get a good punt.
This one will take a bounce, and it'll take a BC bounce, and Turner lets it go, and this one's going to be killed inside the 5. Ooh! Did they
wait
goodness. Too long? Christodoulou would have to punt it from his own end zone.
Yeah, A big number 77 lined up at tight end at the top of your screen.
Pressure's picked up, and it's almost intercepted. It is! Picked off by Josh DeBerry. You've talked about how physical he's been all night long, making tackles.
Played physical. He's gotten called a couple times for holdings and pass interferences, but I will take my defensive back getting called for a physical play when he breaks down on balls just like this in a wobbly pass on the outside by Kenny Pickett. Wonder if his ankle has anything to do with that, but great play.
Much less the thought of building a computer. It's like a different planet he's on. Let's see if he can make a big play here. Jurkovec under pressure, and he loses the football.
He took the ball
what an
away.
Unbelievable play. What a play by Weaver. That is an unbelievable play to make the sack and steal the football away and get it back to his offense.
Oh my goodness. Off the left side of your screen, just rips it away, taking your lunch money. That is a bully move. Wow. Such a great play. Match turnover for turnover.
Huge play, fought for the ball and won it. And Jurkovec to get it back to his offense. Now Pickett, what can he do? First a short pass to Vincent Davis, now to Addison. Worked for you. The whole ensemble worked. 3rd and 2, big 3rd and 2 for Pitt. BC bringing just 4. Picked up, Pickett now. Has a man out there, beautiful pass, and just can't be brought in. Christodoulou, the Australian punter, wants to get a good roll here. Gill will fair catch it at his own 13. BC will take over. Narduzzi hot. Here's Long in motion. 3rd and 7, Pitt showing pressure. They only bring 4. Jurkovec finds the same. Zay with a great catch. Pressure coming on the outside. Gets it to his running back, but he's going to be dropped for a big loss.
And there's a reason. If they're not blocking you, there's a reason. Able to sniff out the running.
What do Jurkovec and Signetti have in their pocket? Delayed blitz. Now Jurkovec is flushed. He's got nowhere to go, and he's brought down. Jones again. What a huge game Patrick Jones II is having.
This is Phil Jurkovec's move. He rolls out, he scrambles back to his left on that rollout move, and there's nothing an offensive lineman can do in that situation when your quarterback is just running out to a well-blocked defensive lineman.
And he hands it off to Davis. Davis isn't going to get to the marker. Maximilian Richardson, the graduate senior.
Kind of forgot they were on the 40-yard line. It makes a little bit more sense going for it here because a little bit out of Kessman's range.
Pickett going to get out to his running back, and a big hit dislodges the ball. Brandon Sebastian. He and Josh DeBerry are playing some unbelievable football today. Big 3rd down and 9. Pitt brings just 4, now 5. Trying to get it to Long. And again, Servassier Dennis was there on the coverage and couldn't connect. For the 2nd week in a row, nervous moments for fans of these two teams. Now 3.5 left to go, wide open. Shocky Jacques Louis from Pickett, and just like that, they're into Boston College territory. At that cornerback spot, 3rd and 10 for Pickett in this Pitt offense. BC again brings 4. He has plenty of time. Now he decides to run for it and is tripped up. 21. Josh DeBerry makes another huge play.
Oh, my goodness.
4th and 7, clock winding down. They do have 2 timeouts. Pressure off the corner for Boston College. Incomplete to Matt, and there comes the flag.
CV brings pressure. That trip speed formation again. Look for number 3 coming across the field.
He's bringing it. Running back stays back to protect. Incomplete. Almost a great catch. But Tate Haynes was there to break it up.
How about this? Number 7, Tate Haynes, coming in right off the bench. You think the fact that Jeff Hafley taught defensive backs in the NFL.
Boston College showing pressure again. Now they've come with it off the edge. Pickett's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked, and that's a huge loss.
Away and just cut loose. Maximilian Roberts. Both Maximilians in on this sack. There's Maximilian Roberts and Maximilian Richardson. It's a Maximilian sandwich. They better make sure they don't cover up that center. New rule in college football.
58 yards. This would be a career long. for Alex Kessman. Good hold, good snap. Puts his foot into it, has some leg, and it's good!
Oh my goodness!
Wow! That's why you run the clock down.
Well, you go and do that and totally redeem yourself, Alex Kessman. Fantastic job. And Kelsey, the faith to put in that kicker in that play. Wow.
Kessman now to kick off. And you know the adrenaline is flowing as he boots this one right out the back of the end zone.
Drive the length of the
Pitch
field.
shows pressure.
Seconds.
Now they come delayed. Over the middle. Hits Hunter Long. Pitt comes with 4. Jurkovec flushed by Jones. He'll keep it to get what he can. Stays in bounds. Now they're going to rule he went out of bounds after picking up about 6.
Patrick Jones got through again. Rare time that he got outside of Patrick Jones. That
Jurkovec quickly has Long, makes the catch. Clock stops at the first down. Again, Boston College still has 1 timeout. Now they're getting close to Boumeri's range. Career long matching 52 yards here for Boumeri. Pulled it.
no good.
Had the distance, but pulled it left. We're going to overtime. Take another look at that last kick. He had the leg.
And Chris, remember, you think about this is the opposite end of the field.
With all the sacks, Boston College has negative 12 yards rushing in the second half. But Jurkovec steps up now to the end zone into double coverage. Touchdown! Zay Flowers. Have a day, Zay.
Oh my goodness. He's able to step up in this pocket and deliver a strike to his wide receiver. Unbelievable double move coming across the field.
Pickett with time over the middle. Ball batted down, incomplete.
Good job at the line of scrimmage. If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hand up in the air. And it looked like it was either Nwuko and Brandon Barlow coming off the edge.
And Vincent Davis is stuffed. Nwuko again.
From Buffalo this year and has made some big plays, but no play bigger than this. I don't necessarily understand why there was so many people pulling on that play. You had a right guard pulling, a left guard pulling.
Fourth and seven to stay in the game for the Panthers. BC showing pressure, they back out. They come with just 4. Pickett has all kinds of time. He'll run for it, and he'll get there.
Whoa. 55 drops out in the middle of the field and is almost mirroring Kenny Pickett and pulls up right at the last second.
They split wide right with Sibley running the Wildcat. Big tailback. First time we've called his number today, and he picks up maybe 2.
Some big plays in the playoff. I mean, Kenny Pickett is playing some football right now. That is gutsy.
2nd and 8. Now pressure up the middle. Forced out. Throw over the middle. Incomplete. Panthers 0-8 on 3rd down since halftime. Pressure coming. Up the middle again. Forcing Pickett to run it himself. And he gets inside the 5.
Chris, it's getting emotional here in Row 8 in Connecticut. I am sitting in my office just amazed at what Kenny Pickett's doing right now.
Pickett under center. He'll sneak it. And he'll get a push from behind. I think that might be enough. He'll mark it at the 3, and I think that's going to be enough.
He's alive, and it's not over yet. They still got another couple yards to go. Look at that offensive line just fall forward.
1st and goal for the Panthers, trailing by 7 in the first OT. Boston College brings everybody, and Pickett got rid of it, but couldn't connect with Trey Tipton. 2nd and goal, Pickett under center. BC shows pressure on the edge. They bring it, but Pitt will score. Quick little pass out to the outside, and Taysir Mack makes the catch and puts Pitt within 1 point of tying this game.
You get quarterback under center, the back up within 4 yards of the quarterback, and you're thinking this might be just a real quick dive play. Man, good blocking on the outside. We have ourselves a phenomenal ball game, Chris.
Kessman to tie it. And he misses it!
My goodness!
Kessman hit a 58-yard field goal at the end of regulation to send it into overtime, and he missed the extra point in the extra session. Unbelievable.
You better watch out. The cardboard cutouts are rushing the field in Chestnut Hill, Chris. Oh, my
Goodness.